Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Homina's Plans, and welcome to day 13 of Planmas. For this plan with me, I am going to be utilizing this kit from Sadiesstickers called Squeeze, and I am planning out the week of August 1st through August 7th. And you'll notice I don't have any footage of me laying down the base of this spread, and that is because somehow I lost the footage. I don't know where it went. I had the whole thing like filmed. Don't know where it is. No idea. So instead of just like throwing my hands up and everything, I was like, whatever, I'll just show off the base of the spread and we'll go about our day. That's why this video is up, like, it's technically up the next day. So like I was editing it yesterday and I spent so long going through like my files, my video files, trying to find the footage of me laying down the base, and I was like, I don't know where it went. It probably accidentally got deleted. I don't even know. So instead, I was wasting a bunch of time, and I was like, I've got to edit this plan with me. I've got to do this voiceover. So yeah, this is it, guys. It's just me doing the day to day. I will say in the sidebar, I used a doll from Jamison Reed Designs. These are probably some of the most basic date covers I've ever done, but I thought, there's so much going on in this kit because, okay, so this is like another hybrid style kit for me. It's the Squeeze kit from Sadiesstickers, which is an older format from Sadiesstickers, and I only had one sheet of deco. One sheet of floral deco, and I was like, okay, that's just not enough. So I purchased the limoncello kit, or at least the add-ons from the limoncello kit from Two Little Bees. I thought that the floral clip art and the boxes, they matched perfectly well. You have the greens, the blues, the pinks. The blue isn't as dark as some of the blues in the base kit of Sadiesstickers, but when you lay it down and you layer with it, you can't really tell. So yeah, that is the kit that I am using. And all in all, I love how the spread turned out. Like I'm really loving being creative, like adding things into these like older formats of spreads, trying to make these kits come together. But yeah, that is the base. So I've talked all the way through Monday, which I'm really sorry about. Normally I get all my chatter out during the laying down of the base, but we don't have that footage. So anyways, starting on Monday, I went to the gym. I did mark that I finalized makeup, and what that means is starting in like July, I started narrowing down what looks I wanted to do for my 13 Nights of Halloween makeup series, because there were all kinds of things that I needed to, purchase for those looks, or like make sure I had an order, like if I had the right makeup mediums, brushes, costuming, wigs, things like that, because I kind of went big and bold this year and I wanted to make sure I had everything perfectly mapped out. I filmed some planner stuff. I got some Happy Mail on this day. I did a YouTube binge, and then I emailed my client at the end of the night. I do love the way I marked that because the limoncello kit came with those little circles with the florals added to it, and I just thought it was so stinking cute. Okay, on Tuesday, this was the day that we got our new kitten. So I've talked about my big boy kitty quite a while. We've had him for 3 years. He's such a mess, but I love him so much. We started noticing that he was like not acting up or anything, but he would stare out the window and watch the neighborhood cats a lot. And we're like, he needs a friend. He needs a friend. So we decided to pick up a kitten. And I've always heard that male and female cats are like, they work better together. You can, obviously it's like you can do two of the same, but like boy cats, they have a tendency to fight more. So we picked up our new little kitten. Her name is Casca, and that happened back in August. Oh my gosh, I feel like we've had her forever now. Anyways, I marked that with one of the swatch boxes that came with the add-on. If you guys hear jingle bells, that's Casca. So sorry, honey, you're loud. Anyways, after we picked her up, I marked that we ran over to Walmart so we could just pick up some things for her, because with 2 cats, you need 2 cat boxes, guys. If you're cat people, or if you're not cat people and you're thinking about being cat people, if you have 2 cats boxes, just saying. Later on, after we got back from Walmart, we snuggled on the couch with the new kitties. And that's one of the best things about having a kitten is they love to snuggle. They're so sleepy, and so they love to snuggle. I had my Zoom class, and then to cap off the night, I just watched TV with my hubby. On Wednesday, I marked that I was up early. I'm pretty sure I was up early and went to the gym. I just didn't mark going to the gym. Sometimes I don't mark it. I marked that I cleaned the house, and I love marking things like this by framing in like florals. And these are the florals that came with the Sadiesstickers add-on. So I was able to pull in, I feel like I was able to have a good balance and mixture of the limited florals I had from the Sadiesstickers kit and then the florals and clip art that I had from Tul Needle Bees. Because the Tul Needle Bees floral, it was basically lemons. It was basically lemon bunches. And it's like you had lemon bunches with like greenery, so I was able to like pull in those. But I had to get kind of creative because I was like, oh wow, this is lemon bunches. As you can see here. So I'm marking, this is, my husband had an acoustic show on this day. So I'm marking that with one of the swatch boxes that came with the Tul Needle Bees add-on. I'm layering some more of the lemon bunches. And then I pull in a music note from White Deer Stationery. That's one of my favorite ways to mark, anything musical. Like anytime my husband has a show, anything like that. It's so simple, but it says everything you need it to say. And then I'm marking that I just binged The Office Ladies, or no, it is Wednesday. I was listening to the new episode of The Office Ladies because they come out every Wednesday. And I pulled in another one of those circles from the Tul Needle Bees add-on. Layered it with some more of the lemon bunches from the kit, or from the Tul Needle Bees kit, and then the microphone icon is from Crafts by Towie. All of the deco stickers that I used today, all of the foil deco, all of it is from Sadiesstickers. There is no deviation. There is nothing else. It is all from Sadiesstickers. It was so simple. Like this spread isn't as like foiled and over the top as I feel like some of my other spreads have been, but I really love it. I'm like, because there was a ton of clip art I was working with, like, a bunch of the lemons and everything. I wanted to go a little bit more simple. Obviously I had those lemon clusters from Sadiesstickers that I purchased back in the summertime. But yeah, I didn't want to just go over the top with any like foil deco pieces and whatnot. And honestly, I love how it turned out. I love like the simple look to it. To cap off the night, I'm just marking down that me and my hubby binge watch TV. That's what we do. And I always feel so weird like marking it down like every day because it's just what we do together. That's how we like wind down at the end of the night is we just hang out and we watch TV together. So I do love how I marked it. I did this the day before on Tuesday where I layered these boxes. I layered one of the scallop boxes from Sadiesstickers with one of the notched boxes, and then I layered it with some florals and some clip art and the icon, and I love how it turned out. I do not remember which planner person first did that, but I know I got it from one of my favorites. I saw someone do it, and it was like years ago, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. So whoever you are who did this and layered the boxes all like cockeyed like this, thank you. I pull it in my planner quite frequently. Okay, so jumping over to Thursday, I'm marking that this is one of my best friend's birthdays, so I mark it pretty special with one of the fancy floral boxes from Tul Needle Bees. I pulled in, this is I think it's the teardrop or raindrop garland from Sadiesstickers, and I pulled that in all throughout the week too. Like I do pull in a bunch of like different style garlands from Sadiesstickers, but I know for a fact this is like the teardrop one, the teardrop layered garland. Layer it with some of that, pull in some more of the lemon deco from Sadiesstickers, and then the balloons are from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I'm marking that I fed the kitties, and when we first got Casca, she hated Bullet. She hated him so much. Like, we were really concerned, actually. Were like, this isn't going to work. That's how much she hated him. Like, anytime that he was around, she would just, like she would growl and then hiss, and oh, it was bad. And so we did this thing where it's like, okay, let's associate good things with him. So anytime that they ate, it was together. Like they could smell each other, they could see each other. And so I marked that because I was like, I'm just trying to get them to like each other. Bullet loved her. Bullet wanted to play with her immediately, but Bullet is a full-grown cat, and he was a full-grown cat whenever we got her. So I'm wondering if he like intimidated her with his aggressive love, because that's all he wanted. He just wanted to love her. So I'm marking feeding the kitties because I was like, all right, let's do food association. Let's make sure that she associates good things. You know, anytime Bullet's around, she's like, oh, food, which, spoiler alert, that didn't work. About none of the stuff that we tried, like socially, to get the cats to like each other worked. Like I watched, so I felt so silly. I watched cat experts, all of them, trying to find what would work to get our cats to, because all you want is your cats to lay on the couch and snuggle each other and all that. That's what you want. Nothing I was doing was getting them even close to that. Like we tried the whole introducing them slowly, like where you keep the new cat in a separate room, and then you put up a baby gate and you let them hang out with each other through the baby gate. And that didn't work because Bullet just jumped the baby gate and it terrified her. It was crazy. Like my husband and I were actually really concerned that like something like drastic was going to happen. And then one day, literally one day out of the blue, it just clicked and they were fine. Like it was on their own. They just figured it out on their own, which is like a complete polar opposite of what all of like the cat experts and stuff were saying. Like they were like, don't let them just try and figure it out on their own. They won't do it. They will not figure it out on their own. They'll figure out, like, they'll get into fights. They'll, scratch each other's eyes out. And of course, all this stuff that was like terrifying me as a cat mom to read. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want them to fight each other and everything. Like, I want them to be friends. I want them to love each other. And sure enough, I don't know. One day it's just, I came home because it was like affecting our lives because we felt like we couldn't leave them home alone because we didn't know what was going to go on whenever we were gone. And so we had to get like cat sitters, or like if I had to go out, my husband had to make sure he was home, or if he had to go out and do something, I had to make sure I was home. And it was just like, it was legitimately controlling our world. And it was like, I was worried. I was concerned. I was like, we can't have these cats just running our lives. We have to do something. And then one day they just figured it out. Like they were playing together, hanging out, snuggling, and now they're like best friends. And it's like the best thing ever. I'm like, you know what? This is why, in nature, humans just need to let it be, and just let nature do its thing. Because I think I tried too hard. I really think I was too much, and I think I stressed them out, and I think that's what it was. I think I was stressing them out. I was stressing Casca out, and just letting them be and leaving them to their natural tendencies. They're like best friends now. I'm looking at them like snuggling and hanging out with each other now. It's great. That's the saga of Casca. Okay, on Friday, I marked that I was up early again, and I marked getting up early, or every first thing that I marked, except on Thursday when I marked one of my best friend's birthdays. I marked with a swatch box that came with the boxes and florals add-on kit from the limoncello kit from Tul Needle Point. Again, layered it with some garlands from Sadiesstickers, pulled in a lemon cluster from Sadiesstickers. The little adorable slippers icon is from White Deer Stationery. Then I'm marking that I did some laundry, and I just did it the same way, by layering some florals on either side of the column, pulled in some dot clusters, and then the icon is from Crossway Towie. I'm marking that I went to the gym with, it's so funny. So one of my best friends, her name is Lacey. We work together. We do gigs together. That's actually how we met. She was one of my bridesmaids, and for my bachelorette week, like a week or two before my wedding, my sisters and my bridesmaids, we all went and took a trip to San Diego. And at the time, my sister-in-law lived over in San Diego because my brother was in the Navy. And her daughter, oh gosh, how old was she at the time? I think she was like 3 or 4. I can't remember. And she couldn't pronounce Lacey. Like she couldn't pronounce it. So she ended up calling her Kiwi. And I don't know why. I don't know where the association of Kiwi and Lacey came into play, but we thought it was like the funnest thing. And Lacey just ate it up, loved it so much. And ever since then, it's been her nickname. Her nickname is Kiwi. I refer to her as Kiwi. Everyone, all of my nieces and nephews refer to her as Kiwi. It's like whenever she goes out and we do balloon events or face paint events, because we work with kids. And, we're entertainers there for the kids. She introduces herself as Kiwi. And it's like so cute. Like, and all of this because my niece couldn't pronounce Lacey. And it's funny because my niece is like, oh gosh, she's 6 now. Oh my gosh, she's 6. What? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. All of my little nibblings are just getting old and oh, wow. Oh man. Anyways, and she speaks very well now. She's 6, so she can speak very well, but she still calls her Kiwi. So it's like, she doesn't have that little baby voice saying Kiwi anymore, but she goes, Kiwi. And it's so funny. Anyways, I marked that I cooked dinner and I pulled in a scallop circle from the Sadiesstickers add-on sheet, layered it with some florals from, from Tul Needle Point. My gosh, why couldn't I speak? Pulled in some lemon clusters, and then the icon is from Cross by Towie. And then to cap off the night, I was starting to do some special effects makeup and starting to get everything ready for 13 Nights of Halloween. And guys, it was the smartest thing I ever did, getting all that stuff done and prepped early. Like, I cannot believe the past couple years, I just did the looks the week or 2 weeks before the date that I was posting these pictures and videos and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I was doing. I will forever make sure that I am prepped for these pictures and stuff months in advance, because it made my life so simple whenever it came around. Because during the time that 13 Nights of Halloween was going on, that's busy season. I was working all the time. I wouldn't have had any time to do these looks. I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I'm really glad that I got it done early. Okay, on Saturday, I marked that I had a balloon gig over at one of the resorts that I do balloons for. Marked that I picked up some Jersey Mike's afterwards. I ate a ton of Jersey Mike's over the summertime. I was looking at some past spreads, and I went to Jersey Mike's so much. I love Jersey Mike's, y'all. I mean, they're kind of pricey. I will say it's pretty expensive to go and get a sandwich from over there. But it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. That's my little treat myself moment. If I'm hungry, I haven't eaten, and I want to, go out to eat, and I don't want to have a greasy burger or something, because first of all, you have to watch the saturated fats, and you have to watch all there's 12,000 calories, and not really. There's 1,200 calories in one of those burgers, and one of those tiny burgers from McDonald's or something. Lots of calories. And I'm not saying that Jersey Mike's is the healthiest option just because it's a lot of bread. But I just feel the ingredients are fresher. I literally watch them slice the meat and the cheese as I'm standing there in line. I'm just I don't know. I feel better about my choices whenever I'm over there. So I I went to Jersey Mike's a lot. I said watch because the next thing I looked at in my planner was the fact that we watched Jackass on this night. During the summertime, we were obsessed with Jackass. We watched all the movies. We found old episodes. That was just something that me and my husband, it's stupid trash TV, but it's so funny. It's so dumb, but we enjoyed it quite a bit. I marked that I went running at our apartment gym. So to mark that, I pulled in some florals from the Two Little Bees kit, and then the treadmill is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I did a lot of Office Ladies listening this week. I don't know. I was on one. I was in the mood to just listen to Office Ladies. I've been binging a lot of their episodes just because they're getting closer and closer to the end of the series. Like, they're in season 7 right now, and it only has 9 seasons. And I'm like, oh my gosh, oh no. So I'm like, I go back and I listen to old episodes, which is a lot of fun. But I love the way I marked this because I pulled in those droop garlands from Sadiesstickers, and I layered them underneath the treadmill. And I don't know, I thought that was really cute. And then I love that the lemon bunches are kind of covering up the podcast icons. Like, the podcast icon is peeking out from the leaves. Just thought it was really cute. And then to cap off the night, I had a YouTube binge. So to mark that, I pulled in a 3rd box, which, whoa, Jen's using a 3rd box. Layered it with some florals, and then the icon is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, starting off on Sunday. So I mark getting up early, but I didn't get up early. Like, I was reading the wrong thing in my little highlights notebook. I actually slept in on this day, and I noticed it a little too late in the game because, like, I'd already written it, and I'm like, it's a pink box. I can't cover it. Whatever. I'll just have to tell the story of what I meant. I slept in on this day. I overslept and missed going to church, which I hate doing, but it is what it is. I overslept. So to mark that, I pulled in another one of the swatch boxes that came with the Two Little Bees kit, layered it with some florals, and I pulled in this adorable little pillow icon from White Deer Stationery. I don't use those very often, and I need to because I love the way that they look every single time I put them in my planner. So I need to get it together and just use them more often. Then I'm marking that I cleaned my house, and I'm pulling in 2 more of those boxes, layering them together like kind of cockeyed, using the icon from Crafts by Towie. I pull in some more droop garlands from Sadiesstickers. I really love the way that this looked. I will say, this column that I'm decorating up, it's probably my favorite. I don't know why either. It's so funny. After I get done with a spread, I will take it out and show my husband, and he'll literally pick a column that's his favorite, and he'll tell me why. He'll be like, I like this, or I like the full box, or I like what you did with this. And it's like, it's so cute. It's so fun. He's such a good sport. He puts up with so much for me. But yeah, then I'm marking that I listened to more Office Ladies on this. Oh, I was cleaning my house. Okay. So when I get in the zone and clean my house, I want to shut the world out, and focus. So I'll put on my headphones and I'll throw on a podcast. Maybe it's a podcast that has multiple episodes, so I can just listen and not have to worry about it, and not have to worry about switching songs. Cause I don't know if you're like me, but whenever it's you have a playlist, you have to find the right vibe of music. And sometimes it's your playlist could be popping the day before, but when you're cleaning the house, you're like, man, I'm not vibing with this. And so you spend 20 minutes trying to find the right kind of song or the right kind of music to listen to and get in the zone with when you're cleaning. And so it's just easier for me to throw on a podcast that I know I enjoy and I know that I can just listen to and have on in the background, which for me, that is Office Ladies. So I had an Office Ladies binge while I cleaned my house. And to mark that, I pulled in some, I think those are the florals from Sadiesstickers. I don't know, they all blend together. That works. My method worked. Because I can't tell sometimes what florals came from what. The icon is from White Deer Stationery. I pulled in some dot clusters from Sadiesstickers. And then I wanted to mark that I donated stuff. I think this is the week that I went through my kitchen cabinets and my closets, and I just donated a whole bunch of stuff that we weren't using that was just building up clutter. Both me and my husband, we don't like clutter. We want to be able to reside in our house and not feel like we're claustrophobic from all the stuff. So I went through and I donated a bunch of stuff on this day. So to mark that, I pulled in a quarter box from the kit, layered it with some florals, and then the icon is from Crafts by Towie. I did pull in this little flourish from the Pretty Pink Co. just because I felt like there was some white space that needed to be filled in. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm wondering, I don't know if I like it because it's literally just the only flourish that I pulled in throughout the whole week. Yeah, it is what it is. It's there, and I think it's cute. It's there. Don't worry about it, Jen. But then to cap off the night, I had a YouTube binge, and I just marked that with some florals and then the circle from the Limoncello kit. These are the leftovers that I have along with the Viv Wiggle. I really love how the spread turned out. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. I am currently in the middle of planmas. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying well. And are you guys ready for Christmas? Because I'm not. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.